back once more to talk about trademarks and intellectual property issues. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead and share it with others that might like it as well. Today, I would like to talk about a trademark issue called dilution by tarnishment. Now, dilution by tarnishment occurs in the context of famous brands. These are brands like Apple and Nike and Tiffany and Google that are more or less household words. Everybody knows these brands. They spend millions of dollars a year on advertisement promoting their brands. They sponsor golf tournaments and horse races and all kinds of things to promote their brands. And a lot of times what naughty infringers will do is, because they really want to trade on the goodwill and reputation of these famous brands, they'll sometimes get a little cute and name their brands or their trademark something that's not quite the same, but could be confusingly similar. And that's always a bad idea. These brands spend millions and millions of dollars promoting themselves, and they're not about to let some naughty infringer trade on their goodwill. Now, one of the things that these famous brands are always on the lookout for is called dilution by tarnishment. And dilution by tarnishment occurs when a naughty infringer, say, for example, something kind of unsavory. A naughty infringer will either adopt outright the famous brand or come up with something that is just kind of cute. They think they're being cute. The famous brand doesn't think they're being cute at all, and neither do their attorneys, but they will come up with something that is similar because they want to sort of play off of the famous brand. For example, let's say that, now we all know Tiffany and Company jewelry, they have their iconic packaging, which is a registered trademark, and it's blue with a white ribbon. Now, sometimes around Christmas time, it's blue with a red ribbon. But the important thing is this robin's egg blue presentation, and that's, like I said, a registered trademark of Tiffany and Company, and they spend millions of dollars a year promoting that trademark and its associations. The trademark is actually a color. That robin's egg blue is a color trademark. So they spend millions of dollars a year building that association between Tiffany jewelry store, and they also make leather goods and pens and watches and other sorts of things. But they spend millions of dollars a year working on that association between Tiffany and Company and the robin's egg blue packaging. So let's say, for example, that a strip club, now I'm not being judgy or anything, but most people would consider a strip club a sort of unsavory activity that is not at all in keeping with the sort of high-end, classy image that Tiffany and Company is trying to portray with their advertising and their jewelry, right? So let's say that a strip club opened in Chicago with the robin's egg blue theme, and they called it Tiffany's. All right. Now, Tiffany and Company does not own a registered trademark for strip clubs, okay? But nonetheless, because Tiffany is a famous brand, it gets special protections against dilution by tarnishment. So anything that uses Tiffany or a similar name, especially in conjunction with that robin's egg blue, is going to tend to make a connection in the mind of the consumer rather than with Tiffany's, classy jewelry. They're going to think, oh my God, Tiffany strip club. Well, and the only reason, of course, that the Tiffany strip club is adopting the robin's egg blue and the name Tiffany's is because it wants the association with that, high class jewelry store. Maybe they think they're being cute. Maybe they think they want to be classy too, but for whatever reason, Tiffany and Company is going to jump all over that, and they're going to send cease and desist letters And if they don't get immediate compliance, they will likely sue in federal court for trademark infringement and damages based on willful infringement if they don't stop pretty much immediately. So that is dilution by tarnishment. It is the association of a famous brand with an unsavory activity, with goods that are similar but of shoddy quality. So anything that would tend to lower the esteem of the famous brand in the mind of the consumer constitutes dilution by tarnishment. So if you are an entrepreneur or business leader and you want to adopt a brand, I urge you to stay far away from any famous brands. Don't approach that when you're using, when you're coming up with your brand. Don't get cute. It's not cute. It's not funny. Don't play off the famous brand. Just stay completely away from it, or you'll get a letter, a not very nice letter, telling you to stop immediately because these brands are very aggressive about pursuing any infringers or anybody who is trying to dilute, tarnish, or otherwise infringe their trademark. I'm Angela Langlotz, and I go live every weekday to talk about trademark matters, copyright matters, any kind of intellectual property matter, and you can find me online at TrademarkDoctor.net. I'm also on Facebook at facebook.com/TrademarkDoctor. If you like my Trademark Doctor Facebook page, you'll be notified every time I go live. And if you have a trademark question or something that you want me to cover on a future live, then please send me a message on my Trademark Doctor page, and I'll cover that matter in a future live.